The boy stole all his father's savings, turned around and went to the stock market, and bought a gold stock that had fallen to the bottom of the market. But then the beautiful CEO kindly advised him that, now the international situation is very good, the price of gold is stable, his stock is unlikely to rise. It's better to return the money and go to school. Unexpectedly, the boy told the beautiful CEO, foreign countries will soon start a war. When that happens, the international price of gold will skyrocket, so his stock will definitely go up. But the CEO didn't think so. She thought it was just the boy's nonsense. However, the little boy saw that the CEO was beautiful and kind, so he took her in his stride. The boy said to the beautiful CEO, his stock will not only go up, it will go up for 10 days in a row. If not, we can make a bet. If the boy lost the bet, not only will he never speculate in the stock market again, but he will also apologize to the CEO. But if the boy wins, the CEO will marry the boy's father. The reason why the boy is so confident, because he was reborn from the future. And the first thing the boy did after rebirth was to help his father to sign the handprints of divorce. Then he abandoned his rich mom. He chose his penniless father. It turns out that in his previous life when his parents divorced, the ignorant boy chose his rich mother. Under his mother's provocation, he broke off his relationship with his father. As a result, when he was seriously ill in his old age, his own mother's family, whom he had tried so hard to please, not only did they not pay for his treatment, they even forced him to sign a property transfer agreement with his stepfather. Then they even pulled out his oxygen tube and left him to fend for himself. Until he was dying, the man only learned that. He realized that his father had given him all the money he needed to live. Only then did he realize the truth and regret it. But he could only close his eyes with endless regret. Perhaps God also sympathized with the tragic fate of the young man. So he was reborn on the day his parents divorced when he was 8 years old, in order not to repeat the mistakes of his previous life. Without saying a word, the boy took his father's hand and signed the divorce papers. Then he kicked out his mother, who was eager to remarry. He chose to stay with his poor father. The man was touched. He took out his hard-earned money to send his son to school, but the boy took the money and went to the stock exchange. Then the scene at the beginning happened. The assistant was furious when he heard what the boy said. He was about to teach him a lesson, but she realized that the CEO had already hooked up with the boy. She was so confident that it was a done deal. If the boy loses, he won't be allowed to speculate in the stock market anymore. At that moment, the boy's father managed to find him. He told him to take out the money to pay his tuition, but the boy showed off his stock trading card to his father. He and his father could turn over a new leaf right away. In 10 minutes, they'll be rich, buy a car and a house, and a beautiful little mom. That's when the snobbish mother of the boy's snobbish mother came over with the rich kid in her hand. The rich kid came up to him and told him that the two of them were just fools. Even the boy's mother was disgusted and said it's a good thing they're divorced. Otherwise, she would have been humiliated along with them.